Maneva na sema PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV de osia dem yopo.
Obibia akwaba ever PENDREAM TV. So na first time I subscribe to channel no. Like na share dwumade no ma afoforo ensa enkabi. Comment section ho na do adwenkyere aba. Listowell na Opoku ede ensem bia tudwa wa kasa farming me ho ase ene basa ya esi ye wo Obuasi between small scale miners and the Anglo gold miners. Na o say aban we was say otwe asojafo na so esan ade o moye na mepeso be ka me ho na yati ni nsem no enkyere mu.
Madam say list akwaba
Yeah, odo.
Nana.
Okay, nana Opoku be mo.
Ade asojafo na ye ni amon ho e wo se ye twoma so. Sa abai way and twen asojafo na so a. Look, the street will mobilize and meet them squarely.
You need to justify the we should meet them squarely.
Yes, you have to meet them squarely. Okobo obi ejapade ho ban. Onipa ko ye hwan. Yeah, all too good.
Okay.
I'm no good for me hwan.
Na aban
land.
Yes, na aban mo
illegal.
Yes, illegal.
Yes, aban no ya adwen. Me no ya adwen.
Okay.
Tie. Me no ya adwen.
Yeah.
Gold na o tuo no. Ani asase no. Eno ni nipa no. Hwan na ne hu hia.
That don't justify. Justify way me.
You are justifying why obi mo obi true.
Debi. Me patch.
Maybe they also mean justify.
Debi. Senior me ba.
No, what who say so jani? E da simi abo obi true ku no.
What's you fie? And am abo ro fie.
Yes.
Say me ba fa wo japade.
Yes.
Na obi ku a na wo say you japade no. Na wo nkwa. Na wo niame ku ya no. Which one is the best?
What's you dying?
It is different. I am mimi interest.
What of fatir? What's you dying?
Because they pay royalties.
Royalties.
Yes, they pay.
Haruna,
yes.
Don't let us go there.
Yes.
How much royalties do they pay?
Whether it is 10 or 20, they pay royalties. Anna.
No, how much royalties do they pay?
I want to royalties and Omuntia.
No, say how much is that money?
Ebia.
So put any
Haruna, asasa.
So put any pound.
Ye chama mo concession ye chama mo. Ma ye so adwuma asase ne da ho. Mo afiri honom.
For how many?
Asase ne da ho.
For how many years are the more?
Yeah. Omo ye justify say omo edim rashe wo mu nsemu e trespass ye call Anglo good for land so.
So omo call ya na ye sha she kufu.
And do be unjustify but osha report and then eyewitness account aya eba. Maybe dem me hunu say mu soldier for na mo na mo guide that place no. Mu wo ho no mo for a purpose for a reason.
Omo say onu pa no. Commander no awo no. Omo say commander no enya ye friend say call. Na call na onya ye no. And lead to the killing of the about 9 or 15.
Because guy na or
how do you misbehave like this?
Even as at the time.
No, why do you have to justify soldier for Makokum Nipa?
I'm not justifying.
No, you are no Nipa no.
If it's a clash,
Nipa no more now, must say. Soldier for now, must say. And conform a shootout no. Where is the evidence?
Well, against your evidence.
Against the evidence that Omuna also say. Muku omunko for no. Omusi no mun create you. So show the evidence of a chrome.
That's the evidence.
Show evidence.
That's the evidence against Nia Omu.
Because it makes no sense.
There be anything American can say.
It makes no sense.
Who could say wow? Somebody will write your story for you. Somebody will write your story for you.
Sense.
What do I say? Because for me, as I sit here,
you see,
say whatever the military know, it is not just.
By the time I'm done,
but say
apologize.
Evasion should not happen. Yeah,
but Haruna, at least
you will apologize to the bereaved.
No, sir,
because you see, share. May bo obiasa se ho ban. O too good. Hwan akwasi broni bi a wono waba meme mamu. Ena otwa royalties. Enti me soja ni a me ye Ghana ni. Me bo le japade me pacho me ba. No, me try to let you understand. It's the reality. Foreigner. It's the reality. I'm not being on the side of anybody, but I'm speaking the reality.
Which is that
the truth.
Foreigners. Therefore, they don't.
Are they not foreigners?
So they don't have rights.
So you want to mean that the foreigner has a right over the Ghanaian?
No.
This is not to justify that.
Haruna, Listowell, there were conversation coming in John. Foreigner. One funny 2 minutes beje land.
And also does not take away the foreigner aspect.
No.
And a medical team also say no. Ghana from penny phobia.
There are other
Ghana from penny phobia. The entire a free die Kufado can say or per se or Galamsey mu. A quite small scale miners no. I raised the voice and said everything mining in this country should be halted because say Obama bronia too na me bibini me koda de na me mpɛ nyansa bia nim tell me the nyansa e wo mu say me am ye Ghana ni no wo say me ntimi nkotu gold na broni de o metu nko no ma me royalties I less 5%. What sense does it make? Are you supporting the status quo? Say ya the papa say broni metu gold alpha gold ne nkoni krom anko bra over 90% no 95% of anko na wo bibini na Nyankopon nim nyansa onu di gold ni bia ukrom no wo de mentu bi ye kwaka wo say ya the papa say onipa ko wa fa etuo ne besi ukon so pani bi na ni ato kase na omudie etia wo say nipa na omo from no omo se pani na oye sa no oye nipa boni ni. I'm not being specific. I know the American. You see, and it is not the first time. Yeah, conform the call. It should tell you, say, wherever there is agitation, anytime you see agitation, you know, see the agitators as the right in society. Because
even if they are wrong,
they could not be wrong.
But
nobody wakes up to agitate for it.
The probability is high.
The probability says wrong, no?
It's high.
A nil.
People rise against certain decisions of government. It doesn't make sense.
They are not for the people.
No, but say one because I wouldn't say people are immune to development. To a large extent. People are immune to certain development. Why? Until Uncle Jaimo,
it is not true. Streamline. Go to Mutu or Ghana Hano. Yeah. If I can say now, Munomo use Nukum, Yang. Eche de Galamsey for you.
Oh, but
until now any Ghana. And maybe Yakaso Boasianka, Yakaso Boasianka lady. Meba. Until sign for yes. I'm not for the cancer and kidney disease to baby.
But so yeah, nyina so a year to Musa near Galamsey for a year, almost a year.
I don't know. We are proud to discuss Galamsey. Say now the papa. But I'm maybe discussing Bronies or no snake more and your papa. And you over so called defending Brony. I don't know Brony. Defending Brony by his action. No. Asama or me to the audio. Who's work as a radio? But me make us work.
Haruna me say my Listowell en kasa.
No, because asema Haruna kan no na semebufuo ba man kasa. The reason is that hwe obi funukum men kasa nipa no mokoye sa de no emrantie na yakum mo no men kasa they were right.
Yes.
Men kasa
any dey obi and justify say.
But sabi my amfumso ebi kwa ma ye niamon ho a enye ebia maye baako maye mienu maye bia empredu da bia me ba wo tia me wo de mra tia me manko e wo se wo hu se bibi wo ho a se bi enka yie enti no adan ye nsi hu nkonwa na ye ntoato adwen na ye mpe se bi ne pumasi bra ne ye hu se ade we ya ekoso yi ebia ye ni se ya ebeboa Sebi. Oko Anglo Gold, your friends, Missy Newmont. Go feel, sir. Baby, oh my year, Juma, I temwa, or my free horror. Oh, my Mataqua boys no move to Galamsey. Oh, Conso Munyabi. What would you also find any moment and watch your friends at your Asia? Now, who said you all who are Babby trouble in Plum? Just how the dear, medium the dear. Ete ya de boni na Anglo Gold for omo edit e krone so no adana go face for the omo hu nyansa say aha ye to bi ene ye gya ho ena shaft na da ho ena omo kom o kwata kwa your friend baby shaft em say ho no kra ye ekuro kra me refinidi ye ka say ya obo so bi be text abrel ada ho ya boys no we say duka ena ade sign ko si wo say wo ye community mining wo ho oboa na o tudi ena boys no say abanfo fraba yi yesi akopam mo kra ma em say ba akokra wa koti kokoniwa apam mo because o ma free ho
ma tu de mu betu ayi
dem betu ho ma tu ayi
land no ma say na wie
ena boys no so no sabi ekomo ya ekom na ya wa nya sabi we mi kopa bibi ebedi no enu na we ne de ye mfa to ho no ene me be ye den nam enya nipa no sabi wote wo na bia na so odin bi na ebi a wo kopa bibi abedi keke na dabi ayade a ahomeche na dabi na gold ben e wo wiasim gold ben e che so mbo che nipa nkwa ya wo soja ni wakodi nkwase asem we ni e be ka wo se soja ni ye right nti wo ko bobro ni ade ho ban na soja ni no ha ne kwa na ma ne kwan se ho ne ma ne that authority se obetimi akwa ko interior security e ho na e so per security ama na bo gold mine ho ban a ade na akofa soja ni na juma ye territorial e interior etom compare dey wo ho soja ni wo mo ye fe ni say onye interior job wo ye territorial your friend is saying Obuasi e ho territorial enti I was here twa soldier for na so e bia nkan wo dan akwasi asampa na soldier for na die no kwasi asampa na soldier for sebi me tie kura de man ni twa me nsuru mu ni say nipa ro kura ni yeso o ma bu nkotodwe say
omo pa chew omu dwane nyina na mu di tuo ni guo
o ti ase na wo soja ni obi dwane ye bo na tituo when it say soja ni say soja ni immediately aben so obi apagya den sa no na nti ko peacekeeping ko ye den UN frame say mumra peacekeeping ye ka che mo say obi edane na chi sei e de mawa ye mo na tituo ubo wo ye soja ni na bo obi a tituo a you have to be court martialed. Akwasa sem na mudie no obi a wadane na chi na te sa de na ho ye no wajai eno okọ wa bomo chi tuo asani tuo pradada na obi a wapagya ne nsa sebi akwa cheme me ya bone wo se anya hands up na oka na mama me hands up so no so ebom tuo media me ogidi se jo mahama
we say na eyade o ma plan at so mbekum
yes because that corner yes a commander and receive you know they should make sure they investigate the subject matter. It must not just end there. Hwe aso da fu de nyambra sem wo Ghana hanoma ya jai omo in this democracy ya hwe ye bedru baby no Ghana for will pick hands in their hands and fight them akosa sem no mu die no hwe de omo koye no asama mra bi etwam no bidonya me say omuti na ye so ye soja ni na yan suma o baby na koye onu ma boni na say civilians ko che oboa eni ko say ko fra wunu an soja for say yen ko ho ne yen ko kontokwa foko na fasha wo ne fa su anyansa what must say mo be sa fa na obo so bi se soja tare ko no na baby a innocently no na ama for ko attack no anya the training na uko soja yade mawo no anya wo body ni training no ye training wa adwen enti soja ni anadwene mu oha no eni kwa se wo ma na ye part of you ye training wa adwen e wo se wa adwen na nya hoden anya wo body enti sa emranti a akufo do apagya omo e de omo kogu soja mu ankwase asem kwa na omu di we be kom no na sa akofo mu nyina akufo do ne fa omo adwuma kwase afo nkwa soja ni obi apagya ne house maboni tuo obi adane na chius maboni tuo we ye soja ni haruna me nuanu bebre wo soja mu
nana
I will condemn them any day any time when they are wrong
senior, because
they are wrong
senior mama ka asemi won
they are wrong
let's look at the justification. Sure.
There is no justification for Sekokum Nipa.
Meba, very good.
There's no justification.
Killing of human being.
Yes.
Dear. No one would admit say Okumobia eye. Nobody. That's 1. 2. No one would also say we invade Obi property. Dear. Meba. 1. Say ube ko Obi property. There is this that we will write, say a reserved place, and now do not trespass.
Yes, no trespass.
What you say? Now, yambisa omuano omuko sa field no assassin no. When obetima say assassin ya media.
Omunka sa.
Meba. That's why I am coming. Omu amuko honum no. Omu ankasa nim say bebi a meko no enye me assassin so na meko. It is illegal. Now so aswodinti omuko honum. So now, are you saying say baby sana omubo honum no? It is right. And now the killings is what you are condemning. That's 1. 2. Whatever would happen no. Meba. We see near omuye no to the extent say you are justifying that assassinat Angle Gold is minding on no, because Enam so said it is of no benefit to Obuasi mine.
Yes.
Therefore, no, it is right for anybody to enter that illegal.
I haven't said so.
That's what you are assuming.
No,
that's what you are
about it.
You are saying, say.
No,
you are justifying, say. You are offering
you have
now for so dia. Oh. We signed agreement with them
yesterday. No one condemn say a crime of fast some trespass. No
one is justifying that.
The killings.
So Jenny, yes, the killings.
It's wrong.
Haruna, you have not changed your.
I won't justify the but the entry, no sooner it is not justifiable. Some catch us say
the entry will be on justified.
Yes, it's wrong. Young person, if we are abrogating our contract, Obuasi me since 2000 now. Me shall say Obuasi Angle Goda. And I have had series of complaints about Mia Mankasa. The Juma na mi wohonum eye. To the extent say you will see people who does not have any reason to come and stop you. And I'm so say mimi ahaya mimi kro. O maye mindy, they would illegally stop you and extort money from you. So say ekoswa. Definitely, even to the extent say omwa security. Then you say why do you have to even hire the services of military? It means the threats of Obuasi Angle Gold Ashanti is on the high, and that is why you can employ anybody's services to protect your land. Yes.
Okay.
Not to cut him. You see, when I make say, we are Bruni, Waba, we are Wejuma. Ghana in Abetono. They are nefe. And I may cite go face for go face for no Omutu Yano, Omutu Yano Mujaho. No, say. A crow man and soon to be. You see the wisdom. And so much had the many actually baby from Mutu. They are working. A crow man is so called Munyaka Crano Mabidi. Now what you say, baby, I want to a real. Yes, baby, I want to a real. Baby, I want to a real. What's it was what called Jose Umubianco?
For a reason.
For what reason?
That's why Samson Solomon also added and Sembe Tuja. Our Casafa, the small scale miners and the Anglo Gold miners and Semno. Na yentie se ne ono so kire ne nsemu
solo pacho brema pacho solo
be chao chief wala de ma meduntem
ne de wampa
na mo aso mo parliament mutie
oh debi because na mo ma yenti ne call parliament
guys nyina ma
because na I say obura ha ne akọ parliament parliament na ura ha ne akọ because na come nko ama ya
parliament se no omo ye no so mu jai because omo musa question bia
omo musa question
it is of no use
yeah
yen ye betua to say ye ba be
we love you nyina ba mu di
nse mu no aboto na mu di no hey tete kroma yenye serious o anyway match obi a chia list to chia Mohammed darama wono wosena Galamsey asle bukutu bi
well almost some patch some
according to why
according to wɔn nkurɔfoɔ ne baako they say ɔda kɔnfa no
Galamsey baako
wɔn da kɔnfa no kyi ni bi
ana amfo so se no mkutadie no you see no because me make argument there
okay
and I agree entirely with Mohammed
yes
you see me matter Obuasi da
okay
sankofo na ekɔ hɔ no na ɔmo kwa to go to the benefit of Obuasi for anaso mo
amo
se policy wise no se ɔman we na jimifo ebedi yenim na aye abro se papa pani tumi kɔtro no assign mining contract lease one Anglo Gold or se abrofo mo mefa 95% nko Ghana ya mefa 5% e ho no so obufu ko
yes
enya bronu ni so
enya bronu no Dabi bi say so bi ba no mi tiopa
no but do you remember I mentioned that we don't even get up to 5%?
Absolutely.
And what did I blame?
So the government that should be there.
I want to be cancer say government because your government be bad.
Yes, but did you cannot see it you can't blame Anglo Gold. Okay? Mama nke be bincho. Sa minus for na muti omo no. I'm telling you it's never true.
It's not.
Omo ko omo ko tututu. Asema bentina na asoja for no.
Omo bua omo because no me do omo kwa face.
Won obi agala won try Galamsey side down.
I'm telling you.
Won try Galamsey side. Won Galamsey is nante down.
Na me dey make for mo ko hu omo na no.
So order the sapine be ko. Eh now who will sika.
So let me ask you one question. Solo. Good no enye said da ho na akwa no akofa
o kwa asase ase
ukubrem
yes
e na wo kɔ no ukura tu
yes
se o kɔto abosojani
yes
na sojani na wu
yes
na owu a na watimi akɔ na obekɔ beba no na employ
dabi ye omo ye ni e gang ejira soldier for state say dey persist ye kwa ye omo amo guide mo top
se oni ho na meka
ale wo mo asase ase e de etu eni je eye o se bebie sika obi a ye ja eni ti gam omo over power mo a na kwikro mo tu nyoma na bese akọ now soja ni bie no na dwiri mu da wa
soja ni bi ho
o se de
ai bebre
ke Obuasi o ram ka se matra Obuasi o da he bi o kro to fa gatem omo awiawie mu a gata wo mfa mu da no na omakwa ko yi gold no omo yi omo de akọ enti se ye takọ se oman ye mining leases na nya ye na se obi agapade pa de obewure mu no me support.
No one is supporting that.
Hey, my money.
Na obi funkuma ye fun
soldier for na me soldier for na say na me dey adwuma. Me do soldier for na say omugure na nyoma miensa onipa na kan na ma me gi soldier for kra di. Onipa na say omugure mu no esan say na omukotu agudie ni nti no omo de chisel omo de your friend is knives and ye the go to two the nka ho soldier for no boss chisel knives pump action ka ho. So it tells you say omo say bonia problem aba no ana omu yi to na film asoja for ye nua na omo soldier for bi ho no mo a me nua no bi ho omo Obuasi omo brief mu heavily so I don't have any emotions for the SC no omo ye mistake go mu yi I'm telling you soldier ni wu a he Maso Mahama okoye so okoye friendly fire yankuro denjira Obuasi okoye so okoye negotiation eligible fe ni agro memie ma ye institutions ni nya wiki memie ma ni nya wiki
not allow this
sha obi ekodi nsemu hu ho a
civil say
na so be tretuo so jani
me question ba kwa
busa me senior busa me
aden na asoja for
yes
na ebo Anglo Gold no ban
eno tie ye tuwe ubetua kofa so jani abebo ho ban wo motua ka
yes asama
o motua campaign no na de bia nkofo koye ewurem kofa gold Anglo Gold ntoko esisi ho no in the 90s in the 2000s ebi wa confrontation
I remember those times.
Yes
me kai say Galamsey yes for ibi e fa Anglo Gold em me na omo tumu e mo amran ko mu ko si e
me say enioma ekosoro enioma ekosoro sa Obuasi oro ho people have no idea.
Haruna has nailed it. I see even the men say soldier food.
So I say enuti ade na esie no ye besere ye minds no enti e be de man na mu de obe
ba so no obi say otie wo blame NDC say omo na
I have a lot of videos such as NDC furnish kutupa. Let me tell you see enye nyoma nya ne beka enye they shouldn't provoke some of us because Obuasi me to Obuasi sisi ya o to trust some people are taking advantage of the mere fact a change of government about the moment to be president that is it. The president is the president of Ghana and you're the president of a political party. Make me show the women organizer. Our was in the video. Walk as I said, but you want to concert, I say, what would he? I'm a boy wrong go do. Apa could he? Why? Because you NDC? Why must you allow that? My friend, this impunity must stop.
But only say one lady be NDC ni. Now I catch him say blame me NDC for more. And no more parliamentary candidates because of message in the campaign and no more year.
You see a lot of
and I have power, I be mama ko.
They say no more don't worry, and no more
blame me. So because of such change of government, then
yeah, and no more blame. And until I'm so blame soldier for no, you have to be extra careful. A soldier for many interest be out. Obi question apa, me nua kwaku mensa. Ono when all come out for way. Yeah, my soldier for that a week. And to me, I was one of them that criticized Obuasi West or East Secretary confrontation with the soldier. Don't let the state be weak. Yeah, my soldier for you weak. I'm telling you, you won't have any soldier to defend you.
Much as I agree with you.
Yes.
My next question is.
Yes.
Soldier for.
Yes.
Yeah. Nipa wapijanisa.
I know you reported. I deal with the state institution report. Ghana forces the issue state.
But Ghana forces the UGD.
No.
Victims no.
Who is that victim? Kronfo no na minko tie no.
Omo no so de no mo kan.
Da bi o kronfo no na wo pese minko tie.
Kronfo a ye chi.
Minko tie kronfo no. What are you talking about? Say obi a wo no what to me aye bold afu kwakodi di asase ase we si no about the conversation say me tie na asem mama tie Ghana forces na wotu we a wotu dada de obi engogro maka chinko tujo. What is the Ghana forces for no so je ni bi ku obi Obuasi? What is obi ku obi Obuasi? We must call a spade and not a big spoon.
Trespass.
Move a yes, Muria to other chain, girls to crush the demo, Bobby Boy Ross on Mediaco. It must not be tolerated. Me free say we have an opportunity to right the wrongs of yesterday. And into open it says I'm doing Okasana Bofu. Because my papa ye Anglo go, no a mine engineer. Or what was a chief executive? You don't know it. I didn't know it. What for is why we are there be a number long speeches. I bring a show my Ghana Nisa, who be the big guy in Obuasi, who make me jam on also. I'm not mines, you know. I be look at a point. You're too Anglo good, no. Now go for crash over be about $1 or two vocawante.
You too.
Ya young man in more than 100 years. You're doing your Ghana crunch to me and come one I'm going to find mines. Where your man, ye brown? Where your man? Yes, a question, Bruni, a ba. No, the Sika Beshim, nah, don't voy, no would ye. And so that is an issue we must tackle. And I was thinking, say, a benya opportunity. Do I didn't become last and natural resources? Somebody in the air. Someone like Dr. Tony Obi. He is a very experienced miner. This is the time you need such people to go in there and implement pragmatic policies. By the end, yeah. And this I'm able to water there. Yen comedy doesn't mean a comedy me. No matter time to no boy Roby, there's some good. And our bank it doesn't work like that. Say ye jay yen ye to a mimico be two corners a man on it, because you brody janua. That's what mammy contract for. Who is a member? Na me or my baha 2x4 way. Abahana say yasin sign. Ya sign your life, dear mom. Won't you grow money and discover lithium? My sign out like that. Won't you grow? So ye penny for the dear Pessaminium mefu. And then I might ye British ya kotwaba. Some mebuna kwasa. That must be their clarion call. Also Bubusan penny for says a tumawa. Again Abayama Mesubetian minor concession in the Ayajuma. And no beer was also a bit and a minor concession car. Now see the mingo blame Sojanina. Sojani so be bad over the agro. Now life with that 10 chroma finish him.
Hey,
na me you no come na me go see. And I know Sojani ba could be called Kaswa or quite mistake. Akwa near Kunu. One you know Nipa. Near Kunu. Yeah, to me, yeah, to me, yes, I'm Kunu. We have to be serious.
Kai who say we are in a state.
Oh, be a quadra was one or my report.
Listo.
Very.
Mene munyina munya. Wow, you see, that is why we are saying no. Oh, institutions are who
sorry.
Ɛwɔ Ghana ha no. Obi ɛwɔ mu na ɔyɛ adeɛ na ɛyɛ sinto a yɛ correct no. Hwɛ as far as I know. Nkɔfo korɔ na ɔmawuo no. Ewuo enya adeɛ na ɛwɔ sɛ yɛ ɔmakatua. Obi enu a waka sɛ deɛ ɔmo yɛ ne yɛ. And sɛ impo ɔmo ɛkɔsane etuo mpo gu yɛ nuanoma sojafoɔ so a enka anya adeɛ a sɛbi bɛtena studio ha no ma bɔ ɔmo aba so ne nyɛ da. But to the extent say soja ni bi eni wɔn ma watimi ɛde evidence of say nkɔfo no kura tutuo ɛma ne kan yɛ.
Ɔmo no ɔmo exchange guns.
Because exchange of gun ɛyi deɛ ɛwɔ sɛ wotimi kyerɛ yɛn sɛ obi bɔ tuo no kura mpo no obi ti kokoniwa. What you say? Nti no sɛ on a normal day you be can say oh nkɔfoɔ no na ɔmo ayɛ too aggressive ɛna ɔmo kɔ bu ban ne nneɛma ɛnu nti asogyafoɔ yɛ right sɛ ɔmo bɔ ɔmo tuo ku ɔmo a ɛnya ade papa. You are encouraging adeɛ a ɛyɛ impunity in the service and in the force.
Okay.
Last but not the least, metu yɛ nyinaa yɛfo as Ghanaians sɛ hooliganism ɛmfa de papa bi ama. Ɛmfa de papa bi ama we nipa ɔmo ahwɛ ɔmo kra yi. Kyɛ sɛ ebi mu wɔ hɔ kora mpa yɛsi yɛ nim baabi ɔmo firi. Adeɛ bɛkye kora bi ana me kora me ho nipa wɔ mu. Ebi ana wo so ho nipa wɔ mu. Rather say yɛbɛma ebinom tirimu ayɛ ɔmo dɛ. Ɛnyɛ sojafoɔ nyina n'ani nyansa. Ɛnyɛ obi ɔyɛ commander bia adan ɛyi yɛ friend ne sɛ dampare ɔnyɛ police ni.
Dampare ko ɔda so.
Ɔda so hɔ. What you say? Enti no mesre much as your institutions no ya wo se ye bɔ ho ban no miscreants bebree akowram. Ɛnu nti na me srɛ sɛ aban domu asukɔ me de ɔmo yɛ na sojafoɔ no yɛ no kum nipa ba kum mienu miensa wo de nka ne nyɛ sɛ bi a yɛ kɔ akɔkye ɔmo kora na bi a etuo kora fa ho na sojafoɔ a mo yɛ training mo eti yɛ training mo sɛ mo de etuo nkwa na mo tutu nkum nipa eti nka sojafoɔ ni ntimi nche ɔmo na ebi ana menu Haruna on hyɛ dan ti asɛm ni mu yie na ɔdwen sɛ nipa na so ɔden kɛkɛ ɛna akogya ne wu ɛnyɛ asoɔden kɛkɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛte ɔman mu ɛna Nyankopɔn akyɛ yɛn agudeɛ ɛwɔ yɛ asase mu asase na nyame ɛbɔ yɛn ba yɛn ɔman Ghana mu no ɛyɛ yɛn yɛdea ɛna mpanifoɔ bi kakraa bi ɔmo ɛne mmorɔfo bi ɛdi nkita ho ɛna yɛn yɛ asase no ɔmo de ama mmorɔfo bi sɛ ɔmo enkotu asase ni mu agudeɛ na ɔmo kotuo no ɔman Ghana yɛnya mu ɔhamu nkyekyɛmu enum 5% mpo yɛnya ɔmo tu nso a ɔmo na kyerɛ deɛ ɔmo anya na ɔmo akyerɛ deɛ ɔmo betua ana edu baabi a ensɛm sɛ iba ɛwɔ sɛ yɛnya abotrɛ paa na yɛka sɛ ne ɛteɛ na ɛfata sɛ ne ɛbɛyɛ a yɛbɛtumi de pɛrepɛre yɔ aboa ma ɔman wei ne nkankɔ ɛne ne mpuntuo ayɛ krabɛhwɛ sɛ woyɛ Ghana ni na imagine sɛ akwasi broni bi fra ma no ne aba sɛ obetu gold na gold na obetuo no otu no okrom akwan a ɔmonyɛ bibia ɛwɔ boase bia kyerɛ sɛ oboase sabi enkoye so ko te sɛ takwa go fields ɔma yɛ no bebree wɔ hɔ a wobɛtumi de wo sa kyerɛ so sɛ go face ayeway contrary to the ekoso Obuasi enti sa na sabi uye soja ni enye se wo free amanone ebi ayese America fo soja fo na ebi a omo bo campaign no ho ban uye Ghana fo unia Ghana sabi okope bibia bedi enye se sabi o Anglo Gold for mo your friend is saying mo amena mu tumu gold no
daddy omo friend daddy underground we
underground no enye ho no maba eye ade a
Alluvia mining and surface mining omumu de no your surface mining Galamsey
for the
surface mining yes
we a large scale we
yes,
deep enye alluvia is in the water.
Sorry, it's in the word, yeah.
So, what it is that Omono Omo echo breaki into that space hono. Obi enu obeba bejina radio so aka say Omo ya ade pa.
Da.
Never.
Da.
Tina me see obi fum kumu a. Obi fum nyade enwa.
Haruna Mahama ede ensembe tudwa a ono so kasafa the small scale miners versus the Anglo Gold miners and some no na yenti se ne ochire ne nsemu
and friend Haruna Idrisu, he's our senior brother from the north.
Converting. Oh, okay. Okay.
Obuasi I say about 4 or 5 buses from the north. Yes,
you said 4 or 5.
Yes, bus.
7 buses.
Okay, that's
7 buses from northern region.
Yes, specifically Tamale.
Hey.
Yeah, to come and support the former leader, the only Gangdu. When him say you brought obi Gangdu in the Gbani means Sronku Nepal unique person. Gangdu, yes.
Gangdu. Okay.
Yeah, like it's something that.
Aduna is a Gandu.
Yeah, Aduna is a Gandu. You knew Bia to say or no.
Okay.
What I say in his constituency and Tamale at large, there's none like him. And Dudwana Betia say, and also witness the fact say, baby a okopi no. Say also krana uniaji yetihano. Say, hey, we love you. The entire house no cry questions no so
the minority side the kwa you say we love you
questions just say only and there's no sector of this economy Haruna would no kwa on excel he or your bia onim governance or your bia what check in the area of parliamentary services and the rest no. Nti say he would be loved across section of parliament. Nti enu de me nwanwa. But yenko Obuasi. Me hu pictures no. Me hura ho. Pictures bi mu kura mantime anhwe. Because I asked myself several types of questions are na ewo mitrimu. One, nia okowuye no. Whose interest? Why na uko wuye? Dienti na uko wuye. We nyina na esi kosi wu, ye be si okosi esi. Because yeti ekurum ha de bia ye bohu dowo. De bia ye ka ho asam. De bia ye to amanfofo. Say Galamsey ya dia ha o man Ghana. So let's do all that we could so that Nasubeti for the larger interest. Nana me amiti hoyi. Say woman me land say go to Galamsey. I don't know how to start it. Me sana me and it is not my fault. Ahimfuna omuwo honum sono to a large extent senior. Usha duduona na mawe etasi. This kind of clashes ni Galamsey ekokoso sa nchamono. Eya dia if you don't take care the insecurity nature of that particular area no ebe ginsem. Sure. To the extent that you would go and hire hoodlums and hire criminals and hire free different area from Obuasi and Tamano. And when I say there's so much insecurity in the country, for that matter, Obuasi enclave. I am happy that the national security and then the military was able to intervene at the right time. Anka enko sifi, the way and manner the people were slaughtered, the way and manner the clash na sana na ekono. Anka niaye hui would have been a different matter altogether. But we need peace. Nia ebano abawi.
But Haruna, any say you're fighting against Galamsey, this illegal mining. Any say land no, obi a land angry good for almost trespassing in use that illegal means no di area. But as a military, yeah, more dinner baby, more guide baby. Now call for a room, no more surrender. Akoto, a patch, a bunko to be a patch on. And was some moody to a goo so.
You see, you were in a state of uncertainty. Say, near Obedi Boneno. As a military, so only military training. When they want to capture, it's a strategy. You don't know who is coming. Owo omwa who capture omochi. You don't know the motivation behind Anya no baby you know. But there's nothing that would prevent anybody, so long as your life is threatened, not to attack. I'm not justifying ya omuye you know. I'm not at all. But to the extent they say someone would invade, senior to say what you feel, and then all of a sudden my boy room, and then I raise my hands, say fachame, bro, anka unyami ube kumi. So all of this issue no has to do with the impunity level at which omutu Galamsey no, and then the politicians behind those are omuchicheni ahimfo no. So all this thing will get to be resolved when near odi assassino Emma Sa Galamsey for no, when the person is called to answer questions. Anglo Gold Ashanti etisa area no and I minu nim for only God knows the number of years are omo. So to identify that particular place as near there's that huge deposits, for which reason Yebekoho Eko to Galamsey illegally, that alone is a crime. It's a crime. So whatever the police or the military did, you know, can never amount to a criminal activity. Therefore, we should call them to book. Let's look at how a manner those are no omukoho eko disa bonino nia no omu pewo honum, because it's a trespassing. What interest that they have, as a matter of fact, let's look at it holistically. So if today, for example, the Zongo 7 na eko omu ewo ahwen kwanta, can you justify that killing? Because today we are making this reference because at the time they were not at the sites. They were at Ahyan Kwanta area going home, and then they followed them and killed them. Today, whatever happens at the site, you know, where could someone be attacked at the same time? You would be exchanging fire. You surrendered. Yes, probably if you had done it at the time I would surrender, You know, as for bullet, the trigger, once you trigger it, I mean, you can call it. What trigger? So, as for me, I stand by any actor, a bit more preventing the environment, bringing back the green nature of you know, and then, how Anglo Gold operates. I have had business with Anglo Gold over the years. Onya, if you go to Anglo Gold Ashanti in Obuasi, you will be a friend of Kumachu. It's a red flag zone. Kumachu is a red flag zone. So to be able to invade that particular or trespass to that end, you know, is serious. So, Nana, I will not justify killing, but sometimes, you know, what interest will drive you to go and kill yourself? Omo ano oda omuda honom no. Dudu na wo yiri. Omo ma, and you will just go and die kosewu, and then leaving this family in this particular state. But what would you say? You need to be driven by certain motivations. Your family, for that matter. So, Nana, I would not justify, but I would also make sure, say, what is right is done at the right time, and nobody would say, near Omuye, the military didn't do well. The military, yes, would have an account to say, but so they have, look, when you go, somebody will write your story for you. Then that somebody will be there to write your story for you. Maybe it might not be accurate, but your story will be told at the wrong time. See, this should serve as a guide. Galamsey. We have seen areas in this country where under Nana Akufo-Addo, okay, where tax,
but
military,
soldier for na Haruna, soldier for na mo ho no no. Said you mo ka no. Enya first time, nya second time, nya third time mo call. Omo ta call. Enche mo di aban say land ni ya Anglo Gold dia. But land o ma yeso adwuma o ma gya to ho. Ya o mo nkwa. So these small scale miners say illegal miners no. Omo koso. Omo kwa bi o ha ya chi wo mo nkrofo ni bi. Then ya do ma stand trial, prosecute wo mo. Ya remand bi no. So what changed? Said this time around there.
You see,
yen shoot we nya wo mo ba ho no mo yen shoot.
I disagree with Aruna, but I want to wait.
Major Sulemana, Major Mahama. What happened to his body? To the extent that if you could see, say, this person is like this, and you refuse to admit him, and to even admit why will tell you, say, everybody is wild, and the area is a security zone. Me, I'm not justifying a senior, but the point I'm making is, say, let's find a way of discouraging that. Because even, say, that land is leased to me for 100 years. I still own it until the 100 years, then I'll release it. What do you want there? It doesn't matter whether you normally go there. So, court, then they remand them. Why are they keep doing that? Why do they remind them? Don't go there. It's bad. Let's find a way of discouraging such activities. No, say if people do not die for Mother Ghana, we will not have this freedom to even be expressing. So people should die to serve as deterrents. People should die to make sure, say, whatever you want to do, you must do it responsibly. But whatever would happen, I can't sit here to justify near SC or Honum, but a time. So it should serve as deterrent.
Okay.
They could have done a lot of things.
Announcement
okay.
Your friend is a MPP. Omasha circulating criteria be a Yama Ira Lanchamantin appointment as acting director 24-hour economy. Any problem, say, on bare propaganda. After all, 7 money dinner, I shut up. But remember, Chiro says, opposition acquainted. A year 4 years acquainted. Or more better. A more at a 10 at your point. Mubeche papa opposition. Na me first question chia me you are aprechu.
E dey kasa e besi ha. subscribe to channel no. The adventure comment section ho. Like na share dwumadi no ma afoforo ensa enka bi.
Dedi kama mamena Pendream TV ase. Na so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana. Ah nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, Pendream TV.